Hi, David. I'm the Cork Stopper, and I want to invite you to know my world. Do you want to join me on this adventure? Come on, then. I come from the Mediterranean basin, in southern Europe and northern Africa. The tree that makes me is the cork oak, which grows in countries like Portugal, Spain, France, Italy, Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, where the climate is hot and humid. It all starts with a small acorn. The fruit and seed of the cork oak, whose botanical name is Quercus suber L. The cork oak grows slowly, up to 10 to 15 meters in height, and lives on average over 200 years. In 2011, the cork oak was elected the national tree of Portugal in recognition of the importance of this species at an environmental, economic, and social level. In 2018, for the same reasons, the oldest and most productive cork oak in the world, the Whistler tree, located in Aguas de Mora, near Setúbal, was elected the European Tree of the Year. Cork comes from the bark of the cork oak. Do you know what a cork oak forest is called? No? Well, it is called montado. Did you know that the cork oak forest helps the planet to breathe? Take a deep breath and we'll find out why. Cork oak forests have a very important ecological role. Besides producing oxygen, the forests retain 14 million tons of carbon dioxide, preventing it from being released into the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, released by cars, factories, and other polluters, is one of the gases responsible for the greenhouse effect, causing global warming and climate change. The cork oak forest is also the natural habitat of many animals and plants, providing them with food, shelter, and protection. It's even one of the 36 global biodiversity hotspots. There are, for example, mammals such as foxes, weasels, deer, and hares, and birds like the black stork and owls, and others such as the grey heron, which migrate from northern Europe to escape the cold. Some species are on the verge of extinction and need the cork oak to keep from disappearing. This is the case of the Iberian lynx and the Iberian imperial eagle. The cork oak forests are also very rich and diverse in flora, with 135 species per 1,000 meters squared. Lavender, which smells really good, foxglove, gorse, myrtle, gum cistus, strawberry tree, and oregano, used in cooking, are just a few examples. Many other activities are associated with the cork oak forest, which provides employment for those living in these places: agriculture, livestock, the harvesting of medicinal plants and mushrooms, the production of honey and wax, tourism, hunting, birdwatching, and horse rides. Let's see. The cork comes from the bark of the cork oak tree and is harvested by very experienced people without ever cutting or damaging the trees. The cork harvest is done between May and August, when it's easier to separate it from the trunk. A cork oak can only be stripped for the first time when it reaches 70 centimeters in diameter and at 1.3 meters from the ground. The further strippings can only take place every 9 years. And cork can be used in the manufacture of cork stoppers only after the third stripping. Do you know how many cork stoppers are produced from a ton of cork? Think carefully. About 67,000 stoppers. Just imagine! Worldwide, each year, more than 12 billion cork stoppers are produced. On the contrary, the tree isn't actually cut. Only the bark is removed and a new layer begins to grow. Cork is an excellent insulator from temperature, noise, and vibration. It's slow-burning and impermeable to liquids and gases. It's elastic, compressible, light, soft, and, of course, has a very beautiful natural texture that's pleasant to the touch. What beauty! We have cork stoppers, like me, that are used to preserve drinks in a natural and perfect way. In the construction of buildings, cork is used as a material for floor coverings and wall coverings, and as an insulating product against temperature, noise, and vibration. But there's more. Although unseen, cork is widely used in the construction of bridges, roads, airport runways, dams, and swimming pools. It's also applied in the construction of furniture and various decorative or utility objects. And you may not know it, but cork is also found in skateboards, surfboards, footballs, hockey and cricket balls, and in badminton shuttlecocks because it's a light and very resistant material. There are also musical instruments and toys that contain cork, as well as footwear, jewelry, and clothing. It's also used in the aeronautical, aerospace, and automobile industries, in trains, and even in art and design. Did you know that in the cork industry, nothing is wasted? The cork left over from the production of cork stoppers is granulated, agglomerated, and transformed into several hundreds of products. Even the powder is used to produce electricity. In this industry, nothing is wasted. Everything is used. Is cork recyclable? Yes or no? Of course it is. Cork remains environmentally friendly throughout its life. Cork stoppers and other cork objects can be granulated and reused in new applications in all the areas we talked about. So, you've learned that the cork oak has a very important ecological role and that cork products are extremely diverse and environmentally friendly. Do you want to see how to plant a cork oak tree?